In this video, we'll unravel the secrets hidden in the pages of Brandwashed by Lindstrom. You're about to discover how to make smarter buying decisions, armed with ideas and actionable steps inspired by the book. From understanding the subtle ways companies influence us from a young age to recognizing the sophisticated strategies used in digital age marketing, this video is your guide to becoming a more conscious and savvy consumer. Let's dive in and decode the world of persuasive marketing together. The first chapter of Brandwashed, titled Buy, Buy, Baby, explores the sophisticated marketing strategies targeting consumers from a very early age, including prenatal stages. It discusses how prenatal exposure to sounds and music can shape future consumer preferences. The chapter highlights the significant role of parents in influencing their children's brand choices and introduces the concept of pester power, where children impact their parents' purchasing decisions. This chapter underscores the lasting effects of early brand exposure on consumer behavior and the intricate relationship between marketing strategies and childhood development. Now let's see what you can do to counter these marketing tactics. Limit exposure to branded content. Reduce the time your child spends watching commercial TV or online content with heavy advertising. Educate about advertising. Teach your children about the nature of advertising, helping them to understand that commercials are designed to make them want things. Promote non-branded activities. Engage your children in activities that don't involve branded products like outdoor play, reading, or arts and crafts. Be mindful of your own shopping habits. Remember that your children are observing. Make conscious choices and explain why you prefer certain products over others. Critical thinking. Encourage critical thinking in your children. Discuss how ads try to persuade people and the reality versus the marketing message. Promote value-based spending. Teach children the value of money and the importance of spending on needs versus wants. Control pester power. Set clear rules about purchases and be consistent. Explain why you can't always buy what they want. Encourage healthy skepticism. Teach children to question what they see in ads and not take every claim at face value. In Peddling Panic and Paranoia, the second chapter of Brandwashed, the focus shifts to the use of fear in marketing. It discusses how companies create and amplify consumer anxieties to drive product sales. The chapter highlights tactics used to instill fear, making consumers believe they need certain products for protection or safety. This manipulation of fear and paranoia is shown as a powerful tool in influencing consumer behavior, often leading to impulse purchases and decision-making based on anxiety rather than rational evaluation. Here are some steps you can take to prevent fear getting to you. Recognize fear-based marketing. Be aware of marketing tactics that play on fear, like suggesting dangers or risks that their product can supposedly mitigate. Rationalize your needs. Before making a purchase, assess whether you really need the product or if you're being driven by induced anxiety. Research and fact-check. Investigate the claims made by advertisers, especially those related to safety and health. Seek second opinions. Consult unbiased sources or professionals when considering products that claim to offer protection or health benefits. Emphasize logical decision-making. Make purchase decisions based on logic and actual needs rather than emotional responses to fear. Practice mindful consumption. Be conscious of your buying habits and question whether your purchases are need-based or fear-driven. Build awareness of manipulative tactics. Educate yourself and your family about common fear-based marketing strategies to develop a more critical approach to advertising. Chapter 3, I Can't Quit You, delves into the addictive nature of technology, particularly focusing on smartphones. It illustrates how these devices become integral to daily life, impacting sleep patterns and personal habits. The chapter highlights a deep psychological dependence on smartphones, akin to addiction, where individuals experience anxiety and a sense of loss when separated from their devices. This attachment is compared to substance dependencies, emphasizing the powerful and often uncontrollable urge to check and use smartphones frequently. The chapter underscores the significant behavioral and psychological impact of technology addiction in modern society. The steps you can take to get back control of your phone usage. Digital detox. Schedule regular time away from your smartphone to break the cycle of constant checking. Mindful usage. Be conscious of the reasons for using your smartphone. Avoid using it as a default activity during downtime. Alternative activities. Develop hobbies or interests that don't involve screens to reduce reliance on digital devices. Set boundaries. Create rules for smartphone use, such as no phones during meals or before bedtime. Notifications management. Limit notifications to essential ones only to reduce the urge to constantly check your phone. Tech-free zones. Establish areas in your home where technology is not allowed, like the bedroom, to improve sleep quality and personal interactions. Track and limit usage. Use apps that track your screen time and set limits on how much time you spend on your smartphone each day. Chapter 4. Buy It, Get Laid examines the influence of sex in advertising and consumer behavior. It discusses how men and women respond differently to sexually suggestive ads, with men being drawn to overt sexual imagery and humor, while women prefer romantic themes. The chapter delves into the effectiveness of such advertising, exploring cases like Unilever's Axe brand, which successfully used sexual appeal to market to young men. The chapter also highlights the shift in male consumer behavior, with men becoming more open to traditionally feminine products and marketing tactics. The chapter emphasizes the deep psychological research and strategies used in marketing to exploit sexual desires and fantasies, reflecting on the evolving landscape of advertising and its impact on consumer choices. Here's how to prevent one of our deepest instincts, control you critical viewing. Learn to analyze and question the intent behind sexually suggestive ads. Recognize when sex is used as a tool to grab attention or sell a product. Educate yourself. Understand the psychology behind sexual imagery in advertising and how it influences consumer behavior, especially in terms of gender responses. Media literacy. Develop an awareness of how media portrays romantic and sexual themes. This can help in differentiating between realistic representations and marketing exaggerations. Mindful purchasing. Make purchase decisions based on the product's actual benefits and quality, rather than the sexual appeal presented in its advertising. Awareness of influence. Be conscious of how these advertisements might be affecting your perceptions of gender roles and relationships. Consume diverse media. Engage with media that presents a wide range of views on sexuality and relationships, not just those driven by marketing agendas. Discussion and dialogue. Engage in conversations with peers and family about the portrayal of sex in advertising to foster a more critical understanding of this marketing strategy. Chapter 5. Under Pressure explores the concept of collective behavior and how it influences consumer choices, drawing parallels between animal behavior and human purchasing patterns. It discusses how individuals often mimic the choices of others, leading to trends and fads in consumerism. The chapter examines how companies use this herd mentality to their advantage, creating scarcity or popularity around products to drive sales. The phenomenon of bestseller lists and peer reviews on social media platforms like Facebook and Foursquare, which guide consumer preferences, is also discussed. The chapter highlights the particular susceptibility of teenagers to peer pressure in their purchasing decisions, reflecting on the broader implications of social influence on consumer behavior. Learn how to be ahead of the crowd with these actionable steps. Self-awareness. Reflect on why you are considering a purchase. Is it due to personal interest or external influence? Research independently. Look beyond popularity and trends. Research products based on your needs, not just because they are trending or highly rated by peers. Identify authentic reviews. Learn to distinguish between genuine reviews and those influenced by hype or promotional strategies. Limit social media influence. Be mindful of the impact of social media on your purchasing decisions. Remember that posts and reviews can be biased or influenced by trends. Embrace individuality. Value your unique preferences and choices rather than conforming to what everyone else is buying or endorsing. Critical thinking in group settings. When discussing purchases with friends or in group settings, practice critical thinking and don't hesitate to express a different opinion. Understanding marketing strategies. Educate yourself on how companies create a sense of urgency or scarcity to drive herd behavior and resist these tactics. The 6th chapter, Oh, Sweet Memories, delves into the concept of nostalgia and its influence on consumer behavior. It explores how individuals often have a sentimental attachment to products and experiences from the past, believing them to be superior to current offerings. Marketers capitalize on this by reintroducing old products or using retro branding to evoke positive memories and emotions. The text also examines the psychological aspect of nostalgia, suggesting it can boost mood and self-esteem. The influence of nostalgia is seen in various marketing campaigns, where brands leverage historical references to create a sense of authenticity and appeal to consumers' fond memories. Don't fall for nostalgia tactics with these actionable steps. Recognize nostalgia triggers. Be aware of how certain products or ads evoke nostalgic feelings, and understand that this is a deliberate marketing strategy. Objective evaluation. Assess products based on their current value and relevance to your needs, not just on nostalgic emotions. Educate yourself on product evolution. Understand how and why certain products have evolved from their older versions, which can often be due to improvements in technology or design. Separate emotion from utility. Acknowledge your sentimental attachment, but also consider if the product genuinely meets a current need or if it's just an emotional impulse. Explore current alternatives. Open yourself to trying new products that may offer better features or value than the nostalgia-based ones. Share memories, not products. Enjoy nostalgia through stories or experiences rather than feeling compelled to purchase retro products. Mindful consumption. Practice mindfulness in your shopping habits, focusing on what you genuinely need rather than being swayed by emotion-driven marketing. Chapter 7. Marketer's Royal Flush reveals the unique challenges and strategies involved in managing the image and brand of a royal family facing a public relations crisis. The chapter highlights the importance of maintaining a balance between relatability and mystique in royal branding, akin to celebrity branding. It explores the use of traditional rituals, public engagements with charities, and the impact of events like royal weddings and births on public perception. The chapter also draws parallels between royal families and celebrities as brands, emphasizing the power of fame in influencing public opinion and consumer behavior. The concept of pixie dust phenomenon in celebrity branding is introduced, illustrating how familiarity can diminish the allure of celebrities and royals alike. The chapter concludes by reflecting on the blurring lines between celebrity and expertise and how this impacts consumer choices and perceptions. See glamorous messages for what they really are with these steps. Critical analysis of media coverage. Analyze media coverage of royal families and celebrities critically. Understand that their public appearances and actions are often carefully orchestrated for branding purposes. Separate person from persona. Recognize the distinction between the public personas of royals or celebrities and their actual selves. Much of what is presented is curated for image management. Educate yourself on marketing strategies. Learn about marketing and PR strategies used in celebrity branding to become more aware of how public opinion is shaped. Focus on substance over symbolism. Pay attention to the actual achievements or contributions of these figures rather than getting swayed by the glamour and mystique around them. Question the pixie dust phenomenon. Be aware of how familiarity with celebrities or royals can be exploited to sell products or ideas and maintain a healthy skepticism. Understand the impact of celebrity endorsements. Realize that celebrity endorsements are marketing tools and do not necessarily reflect the personal preferences or expertise of the endorser. Distinguish between celebrity and expertise. Acknowledge that fame does not equate to expertise, especially when making decisions influenced by celebrity endorsements or opinions. Chapter 8. Hope in a Jar presents the marketing strategies used to sell products like goji berries, HIE, and pomegranates by exploiting consumers' desires for health and spiritual fulfillment. These products, often marketed as superfoods or having miraculous health benefits, are sold at high prices despite limited scientific evidence supporting their claims. The chapter highlights how marketing taps into cultural and spiritual associations to create perceived value. It also covers the broader theme of how hope and the pursuit of well-being are leveraged in marketing to sell various products, including health supplements and cosmetics, often under the guise of providing spiritual or emotional benefits. Here's how you can make sure you get the bang for your buck in miraculous products. Educate yourself on nutritional science. Gain a basic understanding of nutrition and health to critically assess claims made about superfoods and supplements. Research scientific evidence. Before buying products marketed for miraculous health benefits, research scientific studies and evidence supporting these claims. Beware of marketing hype. Recognize that the spiritual and emotional benefits often attributed to these products are marketing tactics to create perceived value. Look for trusted sources. Consult healthcare professionals or trusted health sources for advice on supplements and superfoods. Understand pricing strategies. Realize that high prices don't always equate to higher quality or effectiveness, especially in the context of health products. Question cultural and spiritual associations. Be aware that cultural and spiritual associations used in marketing may be strategies to appeal to your emotions rather than being based on factual benefits. Balanced diet and lifestyle. Focus on a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle rather than relying solely on specific superfoods for well-being. Chapter 9 of Brandwashed delves into the pervasive and sophisticated world of data mining, where companies track and analyze consumer behavior to an astonishing degree. The chapter illustrates how everyday actions, from using loyalty cards at stores to browsing online, contribute to detailed profiles built by companies. These profiles are used to tailor marketing strategies, predict buying habits, and even influence consumer decisions without their knowledge. The chapter warns about the loss of privacy in the digital age, highlighting how personal data is a valuable commodity for businesses in targeting and influencing consumers. Better protect your personal data with these actionable steps. Be cautious with loyalty cards. Use loyalty cards selectively and be aware that they are tools for companies to track your purchasing habits. Mind your online footprint. Be mindful of your browsing habits and understand that online activities contribute to your consumer profile. Manage your digital privacy. Regularly check and update privacy settings on social media and other online platforms. Educate yourself on data collection. Learn about how companies collect and use your data. Knowledge is power in protecting your privacy. Use privacy-focused tools. Employ web browsers and search engines that prioritize user privacy. Read terms and conditions. While often lengthy, understanding the terms of service for apps and websites can provide insights into how your data is used. Limit personal information shared. Be selective about the personal information you share, both online and offline. Use ad blockers. Consider using ad blockers to limit the tracking capabilities of websites. And that's a wrap on our exploration of Brandwashed by Lindstrom, which, by the way, we recommend you grab a copy from our affiliate link below. It has some great examples and scenarios that were not covered in this video, but are really eye-opening on how companies try to persuade us to buy their stuff. From the cradle to the grave, we're constantly targeted by marketing strategies that shape our preferences and choices. Today, we've journeyed through the various tactics used by marketers, learning how to be more aware and critical of the ads we encounter. Remember, knowledge is power in the world of consumerism. If you found these insights as fascinating as we did, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on understanding and navigating the world of marketing. Until next time, keep a critical eye and make informed choices. Thanks for watching.